Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Say You Think You're Iconic, the movie podcast, where we are recording two episodes in one day because I was supposed to be. I'm pretty sure I still am. But
Okay.
here's the thing. So my cousin is having a baby shower next week, and my
Yes.
mom keeps like going in and out whether or not she wants to go. But
Oh.
the it's literally next week. The current plan is that we might fly in for the day and then just fly back home.
Oh.
So let's see what happens. I'm recording this
Yeah.
episode. We're recording this episode just in case. Just
Yeah,
in
because
case.
that's a lot.
That's a lot. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Yep.
How was your week, Kelly?
I did a lot. And by I did a lot on the weekend. Because I went to work during the week. But uh yeah. As some of you may not know, I am an introvert.
Hmm.
And me going out a lot this weekend, not great.
Yeah.
Social battery was drained. Let me just tell you that. I had fun for a good couple of hours both times I went out, but I was ready to go home after a
Hmm.
while.
Was ready to go home for a whole different reason, and having to go do stuff next weekend, and then
Yeah.
my sister's
And
birthday
and
is
you'll be
coming
out
up.
out. Like you can't even like run home for
I
anything. You'll
can't
be
even
out
run
out.
home.
That's the
And then
worst.
my sister's birthday is coming up in like a couple of weeks.
Oh my gosh, is it?
Ah, I'm
I don't even
exhausted,
want to know how
Kelly.
old she's turning because that's just going to make me feel old.
Okay, I won't tell you.
I think I know how old she's turning and I don't want to say anything.
Okay.
So So yeah, I'm okay. I'm good.
Okay. Okay. Just know she's not drinking age. So
No, she's not. She's not. I know that. I know that. She's not
okay.
drinking age. But either way, it still makes me feel old.
Okay.
Yeah. I need Monday off, but I can't take it.
I do
I would like
too.
Monday off.
I kind of don't want to go tomorrow. And
I don't
if
want to
I'm
go tomorrow.
hungover, if I'm still hungover tomorrow, I'm not going. I'm not going
Oh, girl, I hope you're not hungover.
because now I don't need to use my vacation days, so I could use one of
Yeah.
them. I could use one of those days on Monday. But like, I'm not coming. So let's see.
Yeah,
Anything
well,
else?
we'll see.
Anything
No,
else happen?
I just want Monday off. That's all I'm saying.
Cool. Same. Um, I've been okay. I do think I had a mental breakdown on Friday night. I
Oh, I
think I
definitely had a mental breakdown.
I think I did. I just randomly started singing "A Boy Like That" from West Side Story, like randomly.
Why?
I don't know.
Why did the spirit of West Side Story take over you?
Could not tell you.
You were possessed.
I was just randomly sitting here, just on my computer, also scrolling, looking for something to watch, and I just randomly just went, "A boy like that who killed your brother, forget that boy and find another." Just randomly.
You were definitely possessed by something.
Yeah, something happened.
Yeah, something definitely happened to you.
Something ungodly happened.
Yes, because West Side
Yeah.
Story, of all things.
Very
Come
random.
on now.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
random.
Very random. Also, I'm trying to save money because I've spent so much money recently.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, it's not going well. I still order food if I want to order food. Like it's not going that well, but I'm trying. I'm
You're
trying.
doing your best. You're doing your
I'm doing
best.
my best. My goal this week is to bring home like lunch for dinner. every day this
I
week.
mean, you have the luxury of doing that, and I'm so proud that you get to do that. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I also have some like frozen like those like frozen like pasta thingies that you just like
Oh
throw in a
yeah,
pan and like heat
yeah,
up. So I'm gonna try not to spend any money on food this week.
yeah.
Let's see how that
Or
goes.
he's gonna do his best.
I'm gonna I'm gonna try my damnedest.
If I get food out, I'm not gonna tell you, just so I don't like
Oh, go ahead.
tempt
I
you.
don't care. I don't care.
Okay,
I don't care.
okay. So if I go out to
Go.
Olive Garden, I should tell you.
I don't live near an Olive Garden, so go ahead.
Okay, okay, cool.
I would have to go very much out of my way to go to Olive Garden. So
Oh, okay,
go
all
ahead.
right. So Olive Garden is a safe topic.
Yeah,
Okay.
unless I can somehow convince my mom to bring me some Olive Garden. She works
Uh oh.
near Olive Garden, kind of. I could just be like, "Hey, mama, on your way home,
Hey,
can you bring me some Olive Garden?
just asking.
Chicken tortellini, extra breadsticks.
Yes, thank you.
Keep the salad. The salad sucks. I don't want it.
That's yeah, it's okay.
I can get a good salad at work. I'll bring that home.
You
Just bring me
get
the
good
chicken
stuff at
tortellini.
work.
Yeah, something I'll miss if I get a new job,
Hmm.
but I'll have more money, so I'll be fine.
True.
Speaking of being fine, Kelly, let's go ahead and talk about this movie.
Okay.
Go ahead and tell us about 13 going on 30.
I gladly will.
Okay.
So, we start this movie with picture day at school
Mm-hmm.
in 1987.
Whoa.
Um, and we eventually get the results of that photo, and they're not great for Jenna. I'm just
I
gonna
mean,
say
it's
that
her
right
own
now.
fault. Why does she care so much that that random man didn't pronounce her name right?
That is true.
I would get if it was like a teacher and you were like in
Yeah,
class, but this
yeah,
is a man that you will probably never see again.
yeah. It doesn't matter.
Does
Also,
not matter.
Gina is not spelled that way. If I,
It's not.
yeah. So that
But
man was just
oh
trying
my
to get
gosh,
through it.
that reminds me. A
What?
man. Oh, I have a story. So
Okay.
on how can I phrase this without like okay, so at work a man needed to like pick something up from me,
Mhm.
and so I messaged him like my office location and like what floor I was on and everything.
Mhm.
And he was like, "Cool." And so when he was going to come pick something up, he messaged me and he was like, "Hey Gina, so I'm on my way up. I'll be there
That's
in about
actually
an
really funny.
hour." And I looked at it and I was like, "Oh well." And I literally put, "Sounds good. Okay. See you when you get here." Thinking
Oh.
that when he saw my reply, he would notice that he called me Gina and would
Mhm.
like or like edit it or like be like, "Sorry, I called you Gina."
Yeah.
He didn't. He never acknowledged it.
Oh
Even when he
my
came to pick
god.
up what he needed to pick up, he never acknowledged that he called me Gina.
I was about to say, did he call you Gina to your face too, or?
Nope. He was just like, he came in. There was like a room full of us. He was like, "Hey, I'm here for a pickup for his name,"
Mhm.
and I was like, "Here you go." He took it and he left.
Never saw that man again.
Never saw that man again. So yeah,
Dang.
that
You
literally
understand.
just happened.
How
I
relatable.
feel you, Jenna girl. I feel you. We're we're bonded.
Y'all are soul sisters on that one.
Gina sisters.
Yes. So the day she gets her pictures back, it is her 13th birthday, and the six chicks and their leader Tom Tom tell her that the group and Chris, I guess one of the other popular kids at school, can't go because they're doing a group project and they need to start working on it. But Jenna agreed
Also,
to do it for them so that they'll go.
Yeah. In the Six Chicks is Ashley Benson from Pretty Little Liars and Brie Larson, and for some reason, them being in the same age range kind of blew my mind. I was like, y'all seem like
Yes.
two totally different areas of my life, so I
Yeah. So they should not mix,
they should not mix.
but
Kind
they
of like
are.
how kind of like how I thought it was weird that Lindsay Lohan and Cord Overstreet from Glee are the same age. Like
Oh
it
my
does
god, they are. Yeah.
not compute in my mind.
If you weren't there for that, he thought Lindsay Lohan was like 10 years older
40
than him.
something. Yeah,
Yeah. They are the same
because
age, in
like
fact.
I grew up with her when I was a child watching her on TV. And then Glee I was
Yes.
like middle school, high school.
High school.
So
Yes.
I was like there's no way these two are the same age.
They are, in fact, the same age.
They are in fact the same age.
If you did not know that until now, surprise.
Surprise.
Yes. Sorry to blow your mind,
Yeah,
but it's true.
it's true.
So, on the way home, Matt, Jenna's best friend, asks why she invited the girls, and she says she wants to be one of them. She wants to be one of the cool kids, one of the six chicks.
Hmm. Also,
Later that, yeah,
I don't know if this is gonna be a movie fact or not, but did did Jenna's neighborhood look like the neighborhood from Halloween to you? Because it did to me.
I've never seen Halloween.
How have you never seen Halloween? But
Jordan, it's a scary movie. Jordan, I don't watch
Halloween
anything
is not
scary.
scary. But yeah, I was literally watching them walk down the street, and I was like, I swear Jamie Lee Curtis was on this street.
Her apartment looked more familiar to me, like
Really?
her doorway, yeah,
Because like
on the
not
inside
like
of the apartment.
like the actual houses didn't look like anything from Halloween, but like the
Hmm.
street they were
The
on
street, yeah.
looked like the street from Halloween.
Hmm. I didn't see that when I was doing my movie facts, but maybe I didn't look deep enough. Anyway, later she's getting ready, and her parents barge into her room to videotape her on her 13th birthday, and she pouts about not looking like the grown women in her
Hmm.
Poise magazines.
The edited
And
grown women. Yeah,
yes, the models, which her
the
mother
models.
says, yeah, they are
Yeah,
models.
yeah. She said they're not regular girls; they're models, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. She's like, baby, no, don't compare yourself to something that you are definitely not yet. And she says she cannot wait to be 30.
I've
Which,
never said that a
girl,
day in my life.
me neither. I have never said, God, I wish I was 30.
Never.
Never in my life. And her mother wisely says that she will get there eventually, which she will.
Hmm. You will.
She's,
It'll creep up on you.
it really will. So Matt shows up with one of her gifts, which he has made, and it is a Jenna dream house. Because she always wanted a Barbie dream house and never got it.
Because
And he
they're
gives her wishing
expensive. They
dust.
were expensive as fuck.
They're
They were
still
ex-
expensive.
they were expensive as fuck when I was a child. So I just
Yes.
know when they like first came out, they were
Right.
expensive.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're still expensive now, dude. Like girls who want, or anybody who wants a Barbie dream house, good luck.
Good luck with that.
Good luck
Get
with
a
your
job.
parents.
Get a job.
um, and he gives her wishing dust, and when he pours it over the house, she makes her wish. The six chicks and Chris arrive at her party, and Jenna is mean to Matt because she wants to be popular
Mhm.
and sends him away. So Lucy gets her, who is Tom Tom, by the way, Lucy's her real name,
Yeah.
puts her in the closet to play 7 Minutes in Heaven with Chris. Do people still
Mhm.
play that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I never have, but I also didn't do anything growing up as a child. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. So while she's blindfolded in the closet, the group grabs the report and leave. And as they're leaving, Matt shows up, and Lucy tells him that Jenna is waiting for him in the closet. When he goes in, Jenna assumes it's Chris, but when she takes the blindfold off, she finds that Chris and everyone else is gone and it's just Matt. So she
Mm-hmm.
locked herself in the closet and wishes to be 30.
Mm. Yeah.
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 We then see a grown woman waking up in her apartment in New York City and freaks out when she sees herself in the mirror because she is now 30-year-old Jenna.
Yes.
As she's going through her apartment, a naked man is walking around her house. I don't know how they don't see each other, but it just happens.
Yeah, they keep missing each other.
She calls her parents, but finds that they're on vacation and they went without her.
Yes.
um,
They left their adult daughter with her own apartment alone while they went on a vacation. Yeah.
and her own job and own
Her own
money.
job, her own life.
Yes. um, and she keeps getting a phone call on her cell phone, but she keeps missing it. She then finally sees the naked guy in her apartment and she leaves. She just leaves her
Yeah.
apartment with him
She
in it.
just leaves. And he keeps acting like what she's doing isn't weird.
Yeah,
He thinks she's like playing a game or something. And I'm like, no, she's
yeah,
acting weird.
yeah. If you paid attention to your girlfriend, you would know that she was acting weird.
Yeah.
Mm. As she leaves her apartment building, a woman is outside waiting for her with a car, and she gets in only because she doesn't want to deal with the guy in her apartment, which same. She then finds that the woman that was waiting for her is her best friend and tries to explain to her that she was 13 yesterday and now she's 30 and all the weirdness that's been going on, but she's not listening.
Hmm.
She kind of has a breakdown, and the woman basically explains to her that she is an editor for Poise and she has to go in. She's killing it and she'll be fine.
Hmm. She'll be fine.
Yeah. In the office, she's bombarded with people asking her questions and she does her best to answer them.
Yeah.
The Eminem one though is still very funny. And a meeting is then held with their boss Richard and the other editors about Sparkle magazine stealing their ideas, basically word for word. Before the meeting ends, she gives her assistant information on Matt, and when she finally gets it, she leaves work immediately to find him.
And didn't and
When
didn't
Jenna
get fired.
and didn't get
Yeah.
fired,
And
yeah,
didn't get
she just
fired.
left.
She
She
left
was
at the
there for maybe
beginning
an
of the
hour.
workday. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just left at the
yeah,
beginning of the workday and was like, well, I'm done now.
yeah. Her assistant's like, "Should I cancel your 2 o'clock?" She didn't even answer, just left. So when Jenna finally sees Matt, she tells him what's going on, and she asks for his help to remember her life. And he tells her that he hasn't seen her since high school. Like they are not friends anymore.
They are not friends anymore.
She freaks out, and uh, he tries to calm her down. And as he walks her home, he explains that they lost touch in high school. Um, And when they get to her apartment, they go through their old high school yearbooks, and he explained that she, after her 13th birthday, became one of the popular girls. She was the sixth chick, and she dated Chris, and that her and Lucy, who was Tom Tom, now work at Poise together. She was the girl
Who
at the
picked her
beginning
up.
who picked
Yeah.
her up. She then gets a phone call for a limo service that is picking her up for a work party, and Matt leaves so she can get ready. We then get a montage of Jenna getting ready, and it is the most 2000s thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
this movie really called on the early 2000s fashion. Let me just say, like, you can kind of tell in most rom-coms like when they came out, but this one, you can look at Jenna all throughout the movie and be like, yeah, this is an early 2000s movie.
Yeah. You're like, this is 2006. Yeah. Yeah.
2004, but yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Mm. The
Yes.
like spiky hair was really giving the like spiky hair look she was doing was really giving
It was the
2006.
chopsticks in the hair that said it was
Yeah.
early 2000s.
Mm.
That was very 2004. Um, as she leaves, she bonds with Becky, a 13-year-old girl in her building, because she still feels like she's 13. So,
Hmm.
So Jenna gets to the party and orders the fruitiest drink that she can.
Yep.
And after a couple of hours, people start to leave, and Richard starts to freak out. So Jenna gets the DJ to play Thriller. And after she starts to dance, Matt shows up, and together they dance and get everybody else at the party hyped and start dancing.
Yeah. This was one of the only scenes from this movie that I remembered.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of didn't
Oh,
remember anything from this movie, but I
okay.
remembered this.
All right. After a while, Matt says that he has to leave, but she stays. Later, Jenna goes on a shopping spree, which if I was 13 stuck in my 30-year-old body and I found out I had money,
Money, credit cards.
oh no, that would not be good for me.
No.
So she goes on a shopping spree, and we kind of get a montage of her learning to live the life that she is in right now. She even reads a dummies how-to magazine
It's
editor.
magazine publishing for dummies. I wrote it on here because I think that there would completely be one. There would be
There
one.
is, there is,
There
because
is.
for
There
some
is.
reason those dummy books get really specific.
They are very specific.
Yeah, like if it's like going to Google with a very very specific question
Yeah.
and finding the answer. That it's literally
Hmm.
there's a dummy book for that. I promise you. Um, so one night, Jenna and Lucy are out at a bar, and Lucy catches somebody looking at her, and Jenna, in her still 13-year-old mind, assumes it's a kid, and they have to leave the
Yeah.
bar.
Hmm.
Jenna then sees the naked man out on the street, and it turns out to be her boyfriend who plays for a hockey team. I don't know anything about hockey.
No.
They're on ice, there's sticks, there's a puck, goal.
I just recently learned that there is a hockey team like in my area. Kind of.
What do you mean?
The San Jose Sharks, I
Sharks.
believe.
You didn't know that was a thing?
No.
Bro, there's a joke about them. Like they literally make it to the finals and they never make it. Like they never commit and win.
Mm.
Wow, I okay.
Uh,
Moving on.
the only teams I knew about were the 49ers, the A's, Raiders, and the Warriors.
And the Giants, I assume.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Oh, oh, Jordan,
And the Giants.
my sweet summer child. um. Anyway, at the same time, her boyfriend joins her. Matt shows up, and he's there to see his fiance Wendy,
Hmm.
which she is super shocked by. And she introduces them to her boyfriend, who is super self-absorbed. Jenna then goes to I don't sorry to this man, but I don't know his name. Jenna then goes to her boyfriend's house and he does a weird striptease for her.
Yeah. Why was he wearing tidy whities?
Yeah.
He's a grown man.
Yeah. He should not be wearing those.
No. Put on some boxer briefs
Um
like a regular person.
yes, please. um and yeah, it's super awkward for her and she hates it.
Yeah,
I would also hate it.
she makes him stop. She's like, put that away.
Yes. Oh, that was so funny. Um, the next day at work, Richard says that they have to redesign, and everyone is against it because Sparkle keeps stealing their image, basically, and becoming the new Poise. But Jenna is ready to take on the task, and she's super excited about it. So her and Lucy are put on the task together because I guess they're like, because they're best friends, they like just do the same things together at work.
Yeah. That's not how
Um,
jobs work, but
that's not.
okay.
All right. She then finds out that Lucy, like immediately, Lucy is going behind her back with another idea for Poise.
Hmm.
And she was going to leave Jenna out of the loop, and she feels betrayed. Jenna then feels super lonely and goes to see Matt. And as they walk, she asks why they never stayed friends. And he says after her 13th birthday, they had a fight. She threw the dream house at him and they stopped being friends. She says how awful of a person she is, like at work, with how she treats people and how she's sleeping with a married man.
Yeah.
Um, and she becomes so overwhelmed that she just leaves Matt. Jenna then goes back to her childhood home and finds that her old room has been converted to an office and that the rest of the house has changed. She then goes to the closet in the basement as her parents arrive from their trip and they find her in there crying.
I love how this family loves to carry around umbrellas as weapons.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's just like a family thing.
It
And
has to be.
they need to fix that. They need to start using baseball bats like normal people.
Yeah, like you can keep the bat in your umbrella holder if that makes you feel better, so that if you
Yeah.
want to dual wield, you can, but at least have something that's substantial.
Yeah. That umbrella's not going to do nothing. Pick up
No.
a bat.
It's going to shield
Preferably
you, and that's about it.
preferably a metal one.
Yeah, that one does the most damage.
Yeah.
Also, they're lighter. Depending on
Yeah,
what you
they're
get, they're
light.
lighter. Protective tips 101.
Yeah. Keep a bat by your bed. Just in
Yes.
case.
Just in case, you never know. The next day, Jenna asks her mom if she'd ever want to redo anything in her life. And she says she wouldn't, because if she didn't make her mistakes, she wouldn't learn how to fix them. Jenna goes back to New York and goes through her old yearbook and she starts working on the spread that she wants to do for the redesign for Poise. In the elevator at work, Lucy tells Jenna that she's doing a spread for the both of them for the redesign, and Jenna says, "You can keep it because I'm doing mine." The next day, Jenna hires Matt for the week to take photos for her redesign and pays him half up front, and he's very impressed with the money.
Mm-hmm.
They then work to remake some of the photos from the yearbook, and Jenna and Matt get closer to one another, even though Matt has a fiance.
He has a fiance.
He still has the fiance.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, One night, as they're working, they're going through pictures, and they seem super close. And they go for razzles as like a reminiscing kind of thing and go for a walk. They both say that they've had a great time working together and end up at a park together, saying they'd go celebrate at the end of the week when their redesign is chosen and they kiss.
Mm.
Whoa. We then see Jenna telling the story to Becky and her group of friends who are staying at her apartment for
Yeah,
some
these
reason.
random teenage girls are staying in this stranger's apartment.
Yeah. I don't know how y'all's parents work, but if I told my parents that I was staying with one of my friends at a random lady's house that they didn't know, I would not be going.
No, mom,
I would
no.
not be going.
I literally spent the night at about three people's houses, and two of those people were my cousins.
Yeah.
I spent the night at one friend's house, and that's because my mother knew his father like before like me and him were even born.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's
That's
the
how that
only
goes.
reason.
Yeah.
She was friends with his father, so that's the only reason I was able to spend the night.
Yeah. Yeah. If my parents do not know who I am staying at, like the house, the owner of the house that I'm going to go to, it is a no go.
Yeah,
That's just how that goes.
just not gonna happen.
Nope.
My sister has never stayed over at anyone's house.
Really?
Never.
Oh.
All of her friends have come here. Like never,
Oh, yeah.
never, never.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta keep people safe, y'all.
Hmm. People be crazy,
Uh,
and people
yeah,
can't be
people
crazy
do.
because then I'll be crazy.
Yeah. Because I
mm.
will be matching crazy to crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I will top your crazy. I will go to jail.
I see you're crazy and I raise it to delusional and then jail time.
I will break your feet.
Gladly.
Gladly. Like
Yeah,
I
I
said,
will not bat
I
an
keep metal
eyelash.
bets. I keep metal bets.
Hmm. Something's
You
breaking.
you won't be able to stand up for at least 2 months.
I will make sure of
I will make sure of it.
it. Back at work, Jenna gets her storyboards ready for the redesign proposal. Matt is then surprised by his fiance coming back early
Mhm.
and is distracted while they have lunch together as they're trying to figure out like their living situation because she works in Chicago and she doesn't want them to be too far apart their first year of marriage. Um,
Mm.
at work, Richard puts the pressure on Jenna to get her pitch ready because Lucy has already gone ahead with her redesign idea and is going to present it now. Lucy's idea is to push the envelope for fashion by going beyond heroin chic,
Yes.
which would be death.
Which would be deaf, yeah.
um, and goes totally the edgy route with like the hard pictures and makeup and whatever. I don't know what heroin. The heroin chic killed people by itself,
Yeah.
so how she would push the envelope to go beyond it, I don't know.
I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah, me
Honestly.
neither. Yeah, but her idea doesn't go over well because she storms
It's
out of.
terrible.
It is terrible. It's awful, and she
It's
storms
awful.
out of the conference room and just wreaks havoc on the office. We then get Jenna's idea, oops, which is to basically bring life and optimism and hope back into the magazine because the people that they're having on there and the people that Lucy wants to put on there, she's like, these aren't real people. I
Hmm.
don't know who these people are. Um, and when she's done, Richard and the rest of the editors love it. Jenna then leaves work excited as Matt shows up to see her at Poise. Lucy goes through Jenna's office and finds envelopes from Sparkle that basically make her out to be the person that's been selling the Poise ideas to Sparkle.
Hmm.
And she makes a call to them. Matt then shows up at Jenna's office and finds Lucy there instead, and she lies to him, saying that Jenna is not using his photos and going in a totally different direction, and gets him to sign a contract.
Which, that's dumb on his part. Don't know why he
Yeah,
did that.
yeah.
Like,
Also,
what is
what he
this?
says
What
later in
is
the
this?
movie, it doesn't work. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make
It
sense.
doesn't make
Like,
sense.
first off, what is this contract for?
Right.
I'm of course gonna have a lawyer look over this before I sign
Mm-hmm.
it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what? He didn't even read it.
Yeah. No. He's. If it was dealing with my work that I did,
I'm reading
I'm
it.
definitely having
I'm having
multiple
a
people look
lawyer
over
read
it.
it. Yeah,
Yes, because I did not just do all that work to not get a say in where it goes.
to get screwed. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
no.
no. Matt, do better.
Do better.
We then see Jenna getting ready to see Matt, and when she gets to his apartment, she finds Wendy there instead and learns that he's out getting his tux for the wedding tomorrow. The next day, Jenna gets ready for the pitch about the redesign, who I think she's doing to like the bigger board of people, like board of directors maybe for the magazine.
Sure.
Sure.
I don't know how magazines work.
Me neither. um, but Richard comes and tells her that the meetings have been canceled because Lucy stole the idea and the pictures and went to Sparkle with them, and they're already in production.
That was
Jenna then
fast.
immediately, uh huh,
So that was fast.
that was
Like, they went into production within like 24 hours.
not even 24 hours at that point
Not
because it was
even.
like
Yeah.
it looked like morning time. when she was
Yeah,
in the office. But yeah, they literally. I guess when they say the news never sleeps, that includes the magazines.
I guess so.
And they said, we're getting this out immediately.
Immediately.
Jenna then immediately confronts Lucy, and she learns that she was the one that was selling the ideas to Sparkle because Lucy shows her the envelope that she stole, and finds that Matt signed a contract selling his photos because Lucy baited him to, basically.
hmm So for Jenna, she was selling her magazine secrets to Sparkle or whatever so that she could become editor in chief or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. That's a terrible deal. First
Yeah.
off, if you're working within a company that has like a big competitor, don't do that.
Don't.
Don't.
Just don't.
There's like a 99% chance you signed an NDA that you're probably
Mm-hmm.
breaking by doing that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Secondly, that other company's not going to hire you.
No.
Why would they trust someone who has no loyalty? Come on.
Like, how did she not think that through? Because, like, I
I don't
know
know.
if you did not get anything in writing, do not assume that a job is waiting for you.
Even if you got a job offer, they can rescind it.
Yes, they can. Uh, Also, how did she not think that going behind the back of her company would not backfire on her to the company that she wanted to get hired by?
I have no idea. I guess she was just so greedy. She was just blinded by greed. Because
I guess
I don't
that's the only
understand that
reason that makes
either.
sense. Yeah,
Because I was hearing Lucy tell this story, and I was like, "That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire
yeah,
life."
yeah.
I was
That
like, "You're gonna
never
get
goes over
sued.
well.
You're gonna get
Yes,
sued."
yeah, and definitely you know that like the minute they told her like if they went through with it and Jenna like was going to jump ship, if I was Sparkle, I would have been like, "Hey, Poise, yeah. So one of your people are selling us your secrets, and this is who it is. Bye."
Yeah.
Because
Oh, and I just looked it
once her
up.
use is over,
In New York, they have non competes as well. She probably signed a non compete as well.
yeah, most definitely.
She's screwed. Just not thinking.
Jenna,
Not thinking.
Jenna, no,
Gina! No!
clear.
Clear!
Also, just a little peek into how we are as friends. We are using that as our Marco Polo
Yeah,
to find one another.
yeah.
Clear.
And if you have not listened to an episode before, we do this often.
We do. We sneak
I
it
would
into like
I would
one
say
in
at
five
least
episodes.
yeah, I was just about to say that 'cause we're so tobacco.
Yes, we are.
I was literally just about to say we sneak it into like 1 in 5 episodes.
We are literally the same person.
Yes. Yes.
That's how it is. Also,
That's
I I like re-listened to the dang it, which it's not H2O, get out of my head. The mermaid episode we did, it's literally my episode. What was it called?
aquamarine.
Aquamarine. I don't think we did enough H2O references.
We didn't. I'm
We
kind of
really
sad.
didn't. Like that was the time to do it and we did it.
We didn't. It's okay.
It's
We've
okay.
done enough in life that
We
it
have done
kind of
enough.
makes up for it.
You know what? The day we get like a main character's name that is Chloe or Emma, I'm never saying it like
We're
that. I'm
gonna
saying
be
it clear.
screwed. The condensation.
Condensation. Clear.
Ricky.
Ricky. Anyway, Jenna then leaves the office and sees Matt's picture on the side of a bus already.
Yeah. Like I said, lightning speed.
Seriously, like you
Do you
had
know
to
how
find buses to put that on. They had to print it,
exactly?
find a bus, and put it on there.
You know that takes a while to print. I
Yeah.
work I worked in marketing. Every little detail takes months. There's
Yes.
absolutely no way that would have been up.
It's kind of like music. That single that was just dropped, that was recorded like a year ago.
Yeah,
Like, I'm sorry to say, everything that just drops, that was done a year ago.
yeah.
So it's the same with marketing. It nothing happens overnight.
Nothing happens. Literally nothing. Every detail looks gets
Yes.
looked over by like 20 people.
Yes.
I promise you. It is the most painstakingly boring thing in the world. People will fight over punctuation.
Oof.
It's insane.
Oof.
They'll fight over punctuation. They'll fight over color. They'll fight over
Ooh.
text size. They'll fight over whether or not they want to move an image over half a centimeter. It's insane.
Eesh.
Like
Marketing
sometimes I
is
would,
fun.
it's so much fun. Like I would literally look through like the comments sometimes and be like, do we want to keep this period or do we want to add an exclamation point? Can we zoom in on this picture a little bit? Is this the right color or should we brighten it a little bit? I'm like, guys, come on,
Nitpick to the extreme.
to the extreme. And don't
The
give me
devil works hard,
don't
but the Sparkle marketing team works harder.
yes. Don't even get me started on client notes. Don't.
Oh
Don't.
no. I feel like those are worse.
You would think you'll think everything is done, everything is perfectly fine, and then they'll send it over to the client and there'll be like 20 more notes and I'm like, are you
Ah!
kidding me?
You're like, I am going to end my life.
Yes.
Over half a centimeter for a picture.
Of like, well, guess we're working late again tonight.
Oh no. Those of y'all in marketing, good for y'all.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't
Yeah,
do
I
it,
don't think I
but
can. Ugh.
love y'all.
Love
Y'all are
y'all.
real. Y'all are real.
um, After seeing the picture, she decides to take a cab to go see Matt one more time and finds that her cab driver is Chris from high school who she dated.
Hmm. He's looking
Um,
rough.
at, yeah, he didn't age well.
He did not age well.
Mm-mm. As they're driving, Jenna finds that he is driving just a little too slow for her, so she ends up running the rest of the way to Matt's house, however long that is,
Hmm.
um, where the wedding is happening, and she sneaks her way into the house.
This
Jenna
is
sees
probably
Matt.
her most normal looking outfit of the entire movie.
Yeah, that is true.
It's
Yeah,
just some
it's just
jeans and like
it's
a
just
little
jeans and a
red
t-shirt.
top.
Yeah,
Her most normal outfit.
yeah. She didn't even have anything in her hair. It was just
Nope.
straight.
Yep.
Hmm. Jenna sees Matt and goes to clear the air with him about the magazine, and how she is not the person that she was before, and if what they felt for one another was real while they were working, that he shouldn't get married unless it's to her.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Matt. Ooh, sorry. Matt then confides that he felt something for her while they were working, but says he's moved on and they've both moved on and they've grown apart and he is choosing Wendy. That's
Good
who
for
he's
him.
going for.
Good for
Also, the
him.
thing that he says though, like totally makes me like, bro. He says we can't all have the dream house, but we can get close. I'm like, do you even like your fiance?
Doesn't sound like it.
It doesn't. It sounds like he's settling.
I feel like if Wendy heard that, she would be hurt.
Oh,
I,
definitely.
I know I would.
Definitely. Oh, same. If on my
I know
wedding
I would
day.
call off. I know I would call off a wedding if I heard
Oh, oh yeah.
that.
Yeah, cuz she was in love with him and if I heard I can't get my dream girl, but I can get
So,
close, I'd be
but I
like,
can get
"Bitch,
close. Excuse me.
no.
How about you get
Excuse me?"
nothing?
Yeah, how
how,
about
how
you
about
don't get
nothing?
either of us? Huh?
How about
You're a
that?
loser. Also, I saw a TikTok that was like, Jenna's like a bad person for going to somebody on their wedding day to say not to marry somebody. Like Matt did the right thing in choosing Wendy. I'm like, did he?
Did he?
He cheated on her by kissing
Yeah.
Jenna, and then he says he's settling for her. So,
Yeah.
hmm, no one's right here.
No one. Everyone has a fault here.
Yes, except for Wendy.
Yeah.
But I feel
Wendy's
like
just
Wendy
minding.
knows what's
Wendy.
happening.
Wendy's just minding her business. She just.
She's the definition of staying in her lane. I think she sees
Yeah.
what's happening and she's like, I'm staying in my lane.
Right. She was like, "Let's see what happens."
Yeah. She's like, I want to get married, so I'm staying in my lane. Um, Matt then brings out the dream house he had made her that she threw at him on her 13th birthday. Um, and he gives it to her and she cries and tells him she loves him as her best friend and she wants him to be happy before leaving. She goes to her house and sits on the front porch as the wedding starts. She looks over the dream house and makes a wish as the wishing dust on the house goes over her. And she wakes up as 13-year-old Jenna in the closet. And
Mhm.
when Matt opens the door, this time she jumps him and kisses him. And as she's dragging him up the stairs, Lucy is still there and she rips the report she made for her and calls her a biatch.
Yeah. Well
Good
deserved.
for her. Good for her. Jenna then drags Matt up the stairs saying that they'll be late. And when they go out of the front door, they are once again 30 and they are married.
Yeah. Controversial. Controversial, Kelly.
Hmm.
Controversial. I don't think you should marry the person you started dating in middle school under any circumstance. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Did they at least date other people for some amount of time, or were they just middle school to marriage?
Jordan, can we talk about this later? Because I have so much to
Yes.
say about this
Yes, we
topic
can.
because of what we know.
Yep. Yes. Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Because I have a lot to say about this topic. uh, Jordan and I are very we have some experience with that.
We do. I have a lot of controversial takes on marriage. Like, I don't think anyone should get married under the age of 25. I don't.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Ugh.
But we don't have time
Uh,
for that right now. Let's keep
we
going.
don't. um, we then see them moving into their own home and they're happy together, and that is where the movie ends.
Yay.
Yay!
Does she
Uh,
like remember everything that happened? Like
I
for the rest of
assume
her life?
so. I am just going to assume so because she says that they're going to be late.
Okay. Great.
That feels like she knows what's going on.
Cool. Um it's great to know what your future partner is going to look like. It's great to know what you're going to look like.
Yeah,
So, okay.
that
Good for
kind of feels
Jenna.
like insider trading knowledge.
Yeah.
That feels like it's cheating.
hmm
But also because of time travel, that doesn't mean she'll end up
Kelly. Kelly.
because she changed the outcome. It doesn't mean
Kelly.
that.
Kelly.
Yeah, okay, I'm
Kelly.
stopping. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We promised we would not
We're
talk about
moving
time
on.
travel.
We're moving on. It's time for movie facts.
Listen to the episode on Looper.
Yes. Um. Okay, movie fact time. Uh, First movie fact: the producers realized how funny Jennifer Garner was during her acceptance speech for winning an award in the 59th Golden Globe Awards, which is the 2002 Golden Globes, um, as Sydney in Alias, which Alias is a good show.
Never seen it, but I've seen it pop up on
Really?
Disney Plus.
You should watch it. Um, They then made a point of casting her for the role of Jenna. We sadly cannot play this game of Guess Who because Jennifer Gardner, Mark Ruffalo, and Rudy Greer were the studio's first choices to play Jenna, Matt, and Lucy.
Good for them.
Good for them. Tiny little fun fact, Jenna turns 30 13 minutes into the movie. Hmm.
Funny.
Also, Australia, we need to have a little bit of a talk. Because the movie title was changed to Suddenly 30 because distributors thought audiences would misunderstand the original title. Why?
Can they not read in Australia?
Like, what's the issue here? It's 13
Yeah. It's a simple
going
sentence.
on 30.
Yes.
Uh, what's going on, Australia?
Yeah, I don't understand. It's
Yeah,
it's a
someone
fair.
from Australia, can we please talk?
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, let us know, please.
Did they not teach you reading comprehension in primary school? Is that what they call it?
Yeah, primary school. Did y'all not get that? Because I did.
I did. We took tests
Yes, we
on reading
did.
comprehension.
Mm-hmm.
State mandated test. Don't think
Yes,
they
we
do that
did.
anymore, unfortunately.
Every year. Did they not?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, interesting.
I've never heard of
Um.
Nyla taking one.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
I wonder when they stopped doing
probably with us. They were probably like, that's enough.
that. Probably. That would make sense.
Because I remember our teacher having like pulling us over and having us read like sections of
Mm,
like random paper, and
mm,
then they would see like how far we could read in like a
mm,
I don't remember how much time, and then they
mm,
would ask us like what we read, like to like explain what we read.
interesting. Because we did remember those standardized tests that we took every year?
Oh yeah, we also did those,
And
but this
we
was like
did
a separate
those
thing.
we did those in elementary school,
Yeah,
like shorter, smaller ones. But yeah, interesting. And my last movie fact is J Lo is featured on both the Sparkle and Poise magazine covers. Ironically, during the filming of this movie, Jennifer J Lo was in a serious relationship with Ben Affleck, who went on to marry Jennifer Gardner.
and then again, Mary J Lo,
Yes,
full circle moment.
in 2021. So it was a full circle moment.
Full circle.
Circle moment. Good for her, I guess.
hmm She took her man
Okay,
back.
she really did. She said, "I'm playing the long game."
What's her name? What's her name? What's her name from Friends? What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? What's her
Oh,
name?
Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston could never.
She could not. She could not.
Jennifer Lopez
Sorry,
is the
Jen.
supreme Jennifer.
Oh my gosh, it's the battle of the gens.
The battle of the chins.
I literally did not even. I will say though that Jennifer Gardner would be the one that got away. I love her.
Yeah, seems like a sweet
She
lady.
still looks good. So Jordan, here's the question: is this movie iconic?
I put yes.
Yeah,
It's
me too.
it's good. It has some really memorable moments. It was
Mm-hmm.
so memorable, and Ariana Grande loved it so much that she put it in her music video. It's a good movie.
Did she? Which one?
Thank you next.
Ooh, it's been a while since I've seen.
Literally, she does the house scene, like the
Oh
scene
no, you're right. You're right. You're right. She
the
does do the house
house.
scene.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, this movie's iconic. I love it. It's a classic.
iconic. Yes, classic.
It's in the era of good rom com movies.
hmm
It's a dying breed. We need to bring back the good rom coms.
Yeah, the last good rom com I want, like truly good one, was that one with Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum, and that was kind of barely a rom com.
The Lost
The
something.
Lost City.
Yes, that one was funny.
It was funny. It was good. The one with Jennifer Lopez that just came out, not so much.
The one with what's his name?
Josh Duhamel,
Yeah,
where their wedding gets like taken
yeah,
over by
Shotgun Wedding.
pirates. Shotgun Wedding,
Yes.
yes. That was okay.
It looked too cheesy for me.
It was very cheesy, but I watched
Okay.
it for free on Amazon, so it was
Yeah, I
fine.
was about to say it's on the free ones, and even at work, I was like, I don't know if I can do that, even just to pass the time. So yeah, iconic all around, and thank you so much for listening. Wait, I'm tired. I'm sorry,
Recommendations,
Jordan. Please
Kelly.
tell me what your recommendations are.
Okay,
Wow, I
I
am so
have
sorry. Go
I
ahead.
had four, but I now have three. My
4. Oh
uh-huh.
my.
I now have three now though. It's fine.
Okay.
My first one
Okay.
is Can We by SWV. Great song.
Ooh. Yeah.
Great song. Missy Elliott used to have her pulse on the music scene. She took a break. She took a break. Hopefully she can come back. Hopefully she can come back.
Yeah, we're hoping
She
for the
just
best.
performed at the Grammys.
That is true.
So maybe a comeback is happening.
Yeah.
My second recommendation is 23 by Mike Will Made It featuring Miley Cyrus, Wiz Khalifa, and Juicy J. I love that song.
Wow.
I really like the songs from Miley Cyrus's Black era, where she was featuring We Can't Stop, Wrecking Ball, 23. Oh, it was a fun time.
It was an era for her.
The cultural appropriation was making some good music.
It paid off.
It paid off.
If you're
Literally,
gonna do it, at least do it good.
if you're gonna do it well.
Yes.
And then and then once this era was over, she was Malibu Miley.
Yes. Yes. Malibu
Malibu.
Barbie.
Um, yeah, and then my third recommendation is The Mandalorian season 3. Can't wait.
I'm like, wait a minute.
It comes out on
I was
Wednesday.
like, wait.
By the time this
Yeah.
episode comes out, it will have been out.
I love how we're recommending that already. I'm
Yeah,
so excited.
because I know it's gonna be good.
Oh yeah. Oh
The
yeah.
Mandalorian episode was the best episode of Boba Fett.
It was. Yeah, it was.
So
Dude,
I'm ready.
literally when I saw that Mando was gonna be in the next episode of Boba, I was like, oh heck yeah. I
Thank
am
God.
so into this. I think that's the
the
only reason
the
why I
kids on the
finished it.
motorbikes are not cutting it. We need
Oh,
some help.
it's not giving me what I need, and I
It's not giving
need
me what I need.
I need Space Dad and his green son. Okay.
Yes,
I need Mandalorian.
need Mandalorian.
Ah,
So yeah,
okay.
that's it for me. What about you?
Okay, so I have 3 recommendations. My first one is Dang, uh, by Mac Miller and Anderson Paak. Such a good bop. It's a really good song. Check it out. My second one is All My Ghosts by Lizzie McAlpine. I am in my sad girl era right now, so
Oh,
her
can't
album
relate.
5 Seconds Flat is really doing it for me.
Can't relate. I don't think I'll ever be in a sad girl era.
Good
I
for
don't.
you.
I
Sad
don't
girl
really.
eras
I
suck.
don't. I don't like sad girl music. I'm sorry.
Well,
I don't.
so here's the thing about her like sad girl music. They're bops. They're the boppy
Okay.
sad songs. So I can't. I have to be in a very very specific spot to listen to sad girl music. This is like a boppy sad girl.
Yeah.
This is a summer bop if you just listen to the music by itself, and then you add the lyrics, and then you're like, oh, this is sad. Like,
Yeah.
what is this?
I sort of stray away from the sad songs. Most
Hmm.
of Olivia Rodrigo's songs, most of Renee
That is
Rapp's
true.
songs, um, FKA Twigs, is that her name? I stay away from
Yes, it
that.
is.
I stay away from the sadder songs from SZA.
Oh, SZA sad songs, they hit, they slap.
I I'm not into the sad girl aesthetic. I'm
Bruh.
not.
The
I
the weekend? Oh my gosh. That's
you
sad.
know what I think we need to come back?
What do we need? What?
Uh, that good Southern rap twerking music. What happened to that? Let's bring that back. Where the Yin Yang twins at?
Oh my gosh, yes. Where they at? No. I will gladly trade up if they come out with one. If somebody comes out with one.
Yeah, we need some rappers to get into the studio, get some good beats, and get some twerking
Yes.
music out on the radio.
Yes.
Because last summer the music was depressing. I don't know what was going on.
Also, I don't remember what song I was listening to, but like can we bring back the rap and R&B where like they actually love the women that they're with? Can we bring that back, please?
I don't think
Can,
that's ever
can,
coming back, Kelly. I'm so
can,
sorry.
can we stop being hoes and
Misogyny has men in a
bitches,
chokehold
please?
right now. I don't think that's
No,
coming
please.
back anytime
No,
soon.
because those songs slap. Like I don't even remember what song it was, but like he was singing about how much he loved his girl, and I'm just like, damn, where did that go? Please. Like also the sad rapper boy songs, those also hit.
Mm.
Those also hit. Like
You
they were
talking
still
about Drake,
bops.
and I stay. I
Oh no, I'm not talking about Drake. I'm talking about like early 2000s like sad boy like R&B and stuff like that. Like that's what I want. That's what I need back, and I want men to start loving their women again, please, please. I'm begging on my hands and knees.
No, that's
That's
what
what
they want. Get up. Get up.
they want.
They need to go to
Jordan,
they need to go to they need to go to therapy first.
this
Don't
episode
start.
is over. My last suggestion is Jake Shimabokuno live. Thank you so much for listening. Um, follow us on all our social media. It's at SYTYI podcast. If you've got any suggestions, you've got any comments, it's SYTYI podcast at gmail.com. Make sure to share us with your family and friends and give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcast. Thank you so much for listening. Stay iconic, y'all. Goodbye.